Come on, hop along.
I've got this only shit piece right here.
See, I only run 4 stackers, but I got like 11. I just 5 whole, you know, use the powers of the gear bars and I start here. But I mean,
Can I get everybody's attention? We had a hell of a weekend last weekend, great car count. All in all, I think everything went real well. Unfortunate for mishaps with cars that blew motors, Mike that flipped down the front straightaway or slid. All in all, I think we deserve to give Dave one hell of a hand for what he's done. And I believe it was Tuesday. Was it Tuesday?
It was.
And his birthday was on Tuesday. Don't know how old he is and don't want to know. But to show our appreciation, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Thank all of you. I do appreciate it. But it's not all mine. Mike Walker there did a lot. He's done I can't, the whole year, my families give up a lot. And Tammy and Caitlin and Devin, y'all deserve credit too. And the other people are my help. Marcy here in the pit done a great job. My firemen, Chad, Justin, Ron,
Jerry,
all of them, everybody, Lane, Eric. Girls upstairs scoring, Cindy and Monica, thank you. And our announcer, I think he does a great job. I'm going to do with him, so thank all of you. Thank you very much.
Brad.
Oh yeah, my starter. I rely on him too much. Ronnie, yes, Ronnie, Steve, Jack, Justin, Ryan, they all did.
And Carrie helped and Randy Walker.
Yeah, everybody that helped. Thank you. Other thanks need to be given to Terry Johnson for bringing the porta potties out. We appreciate that. But they smell like crap. Jack at Big L has been great to us all year. You know, just whatever we need, he says come and get. If you need to rent something, go see Jack and tell him that you appreciate the support. The other thing, I had that card for Mr. Green last week, and I don't know what happened to it.
It's right here.
Okay.
The envelope's right here. It's in here.
It's in here.
Okay, if you all get a chance, I really would appreciate it if you'd get by there and just write thank you and then put your name. That'd be great. Junior sprints, moms, dads, anybody that's got anything to do with this place and appreciates what he's done, go ahead and sign that card, please. One thing I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not leaving. We did good enough. did good enough last weekend that it's not going to be a struggle to keep the doors open, and we ought to be able to make it into the end of the year, get started off all right. We don't know how good we did because we don't have all the bills yet and all the expenses. We still got a lot of stuff that needs a lot of help and needs some attention. So that's the good part. As far as last weekend, I thought we did real good. We did some stuff on the track, and I know we caught a little flack over that. Number one thing I want to say is Friday night, I think that track was as good as anybody could have got. Saturday night was almost as that way, not quite, but the thing that, and why we water and why we try to get what we can out of it is those people over there. And if you go to a big show and it's nothing but dirt and people are having to breathe it and you know, in their eyes and everything, if that's their first time to a dirt track, you know, they're pretty disgusted. And I'm sure there was a lot of people up there in the stands that hadn't been here very many times, and we want them to come back. That's the number one thing. That's how this place is going to go anywhere and do anything, is getting people up there in the stands and around the outside edge. And if we got a dust bowl out here and can't see the cars and nobody's comfortable and that, it's not going to happen. So that's the answer to that. The other answer, when we have an incident in the infield, you need to do everything in your power to get to the grass. I started the race with the car not where it needed to be, and that's my fault. I take responsibility for that. Number one thing I'm going to tell you though is most of what happened was due to the driver of that car. My help and I are not going to be talked to that way, and I know there's some frustrations when you wreck and all that, and that's you know, to be dealt with. But we're not going to be treated the way we were treated. It's very hard to come out here and do anything when you're talked to like that. And as far as provoking that individual, I did not. I ran over there because when I turned around, his helmet was off, his seat belts were off, and he had no neck restraint. Now, if you're out there on that infield and you feel like you're in danger or you're going to get hit, do not take any of those items off. You keep them on. The other thing, if you feel like you're in danger out there in that infield and you feel like we're not doing our job, you're free to get out of your car and go to the middle of that infield. There's a electric riser out there, and as far as I know, that's never been hit out there. Get by that. We just, you know, we're human beings too, and we make mistakes, and things don't go right. But on the other hand, you know, you gotta treat us as such. We know when there's a wreck and stuff, people's tempers are flying, and there's a lot of language that's not becoming or fit of anybody. But we don't need to be treated that way. What we're down there for is your safety, and we're trying to do our level best to help you and get you out. So that's enough on that. So I think we're going to have a barbecue afterwards. I hope everybody knew that we were going to do that. Okay. So there should be. We'll do whatever we got to do. If I got to go to town and buy hot dogs and stuff and buns and that, I'll do that. I want it above all tonight. I want everybody to have a good time. This is the last one of this season. You know, we need to enjoy it. We need to have a good time. I know there's some close points, battles. I just want everybody to enjoy tonight. Have a good time. As for the non-wing, especially the junior sprints and the restrictor, you are not obligated to run non-wing. That is your option. If you are uncomfortable or don't feel good about it, I want that wing put back on before you get out there, because I don't want anybody coming up to me and saying, hey, you know, that could have been avoided if we would have had the wings on or something like that. Not that there's going to be anything that happens, but you have that option, and it's your option, not mine. Just like a lot of things. The ball's in y'all's court as much as it is mine, so we need to operate accordingly. You got a question, Chris? Oh, okay. Oh, Larry Fears, yes. Larry's first time on the infield.
You know, that's a neat experience. I think everybody needs to try that at least once.
So anyway, thank you, Larry, and thanks for the use of your four-wheeler. So, anything I forgot? Anybody want talk, do something? Anything?
We race now?
We can race now. Let's go back the track. I will tell you this though. As far as the etiquette on how you prepare the track and what you do and all that, I threw that manual out a long time ago, because part of it don't work. If you think that running a dirt track and you can start at 7 o'clock and everything's hunky-dory, you ain't never been around one. I go to a big race and a lot of times they ain't even close to getting started on time. We're not going to be started on time tonight. You just go and do as you can. Tried to keep it as wet as I could, so we have it tacky. So that's it. Thank you. Oh, Ron, we need to do our prayer.